Morning, guys. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about our feelings. I want you to take a brief minute and shut your eyes and start to think about that dream that you really, really, really want to accomplish. That goal that you set when you were a kid that never left your body. That idea that you have in your mind of what your life could possibly be. Think about it. How would it feel to live life on your own terms? How would it feel to publish that book that you have always wanted to publish? How would it feel to hold that book in your hand? How would it feel to travel the world and reach women all across the world just to get your message out? How would it feel to travel for fun because you have extra free time? How would it feel to put in your 2 weeks notice at that job that you hate? How would it feel to wake up on a Monday morning and never feel stressed? How would it feel to be available to the things that matter? Maybe it's church, maybe it's your kids. How would that feel to you? You see, it's one thing to say what it is you want to accomplish, but to visualize it and to actually feel it changes your entire dynamic. It changes your effort because then you start to remember what it is, what feeling you desire. And our feelings drive us. Our feelings push us. Our feelings get us to that place that we want to be sometimes. You see, our feelings can work in our favor or they can work against us. How many times have you been in a bad mood and you've ruined your whole day just because you're in a bad mood? Think about that on the reverse side. If you have this feeling of desire, this feeling of passion, this feeling of want, this feeling of happiness or excitement, you're going to push toward that feeling. And so that's visualization is one of the activities that I practice every single morning. It's one thing to look at my vision board that's behind me. This is my new one I'm in the process of creating. It's one thing to look at it and to desire those things that are on that vision board, but it's another thing to actually visualize it, to actually feel it. You know, how many times think about in the morning when you wake up and you're like, "Ooh, I have a taste for Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich," or whatever it may be, and you can actually taste it. That sense, that extra, like real sense behind it is what will push you towards going to get that sandwich. And that works the same thing with your goals. You see, your goals don't always just have to live up here. Your goals can live in your heart. Your goals can live in your thoughts. Your goals can live in your senses. You know, your goals can live in other places. And when they do, you'll have that push and that drive to continue. You see, the number one thing that I think that makes people successful when they're ready to reach their goals is persistence. It's not the idea. It's not trying things here and there and seeing if it works. It's persistence. Think of a river. A river doesn't push through a rock because of its determination or because of its trial and error. A river pushes through a rock because of persistence. So at one point, that river may not have been able to get through that rock or get over it, but it kept going. It kept persisting no matter what was happening, no matter what was around it. And that's the same thing that can go for you. So those goals that you desire to reach, keep persisting through them. Keep working towards them. And when things go wrong or when things don't go your way, start to remember what it will feel like once you're on the other side. When I was writing my book, there was days that I didn't feel like writing. There was days where I lacked complete motivation. There was days where I said, "Why is this even a goal of mine anymore?" But I kept pushing because all I could visualize was what it would feel like to hold my book in my hand. What it would feel like when a woman would write me and say, "Thank you so much, your book inspired me." What it would feel like to see my name on the Amazon bestseller list. And when I thought of that and when that was in the forefront of my mind, I kept going. And so that is what I wanted to come and talk to you guys today about was persistence and visualizing and feeling your goals. When you combine those two, you will work straight magic. So that is my plea to you to start living life on your terms. You must maintain that persistence and you must feel that goal. That goal must feel real and you will continue to push through. So I want to give one final example before I go. This morning I did not feel like doing a video. You know, I feel really sick. I'm really congested. I don't feel good. I'm sleepy. That's why I have on my comfy poncho. Ponchos always make me feel good when I'm not feeling well. It kind of keeps me warm, especially when the temperature is bad outside. But this idea wouldn't leave my mind. And I knew that God laid this idea on my heart so that I could share it with you ladies. Because I know that there's people that set goals for the new year and have already fallen off and they feel discouraged. And I'm here to tell you, pick back up. Goals we don't just reach goals overnight. They take work, they take dedication, they take persistence, just like that river and that rock. And so I want you to be that unstoppable water. I want you to be that unstoppable river that keeps pushing through because you remember how important that goal is, because you remember what that goal feels like. So it is time to start living life on your own terms. It is not time to live a life that somebody else designed for you. It's not time to live a life that you hate. It is time to do the things that truly matter and that you truly desire. So let me know how you feel below if you have tried some of these techniques. I'm looking forward to hearing from each one of you, and continue with clarity. Bye, guys.